Hey there, guys. Day 4 started. It's at mile 32.4. 7. Okay. And we're headed up a mountain. You heard the saga last night that we got here. Got on this mountain, didn't see any water, running low on water. Found a little stream and camped up and have plenty of water. And basically just set our tents up on the trail. Turned out to be okay.
Yeah.
Slid down the bottom of the tent a couple of times. But today we hope to get to the resupply and past the resupply and get down into a creek, and where the campsite is probably about a little over 13 miles, but shouldn't have any problem doing that. Things are good, beautiful day, and thanks for watching. Thanks. This was our water source. It doesn't look like much, but we got a lot of water out of that little spot, and we're very thankful for it. You can tell you're the first person on the trail when you're silk blazing. The Silkman, he comes every night. He wants to torture you. He wants to have your teeth covered in silk, your eyeballs. Sometimes he'll even crawl on you. Not very often. You can't fear the Silkman. I don't fear him. Scott doesn't fear him because he's behind me. And he doesn't have to worry about it. But, you know, we're going to silk blaze. It's part of the trail. It's part of conquering our fears, right, Scott? And so you can either be second person on the trail, which most of the time we are, but if you're the first one on the trail, you got to deal with the Silkman.
Up the Whiting Mountain.
Here's a trail thought. Everything is new in the morning. It really is true in hiking because, I kid you not, at the end of the day, I don't care where you hike or whatever, your feet are sore, your body's wiped out. If you've done it right, unless you're a super athlete, but I don't think there's any out there, you're totally spent, sore and everything. It's just amazing. You wake up in the morning and your body overnight has healed itself. Your attitude is different and everything is new. It's an amazing thing. It's a gift. It's really one of the reasons I hike, because it kind of mentally toughens me up and sets my mindset for things ahead in life. But think about it. Everything new. Everything is new in the morning. It didn't work. I was going to try to spin around and around. It's break time. We got to Cherry Bend Trailhead, and we've been on the trail for a little over 2 hours, so I decided to take a little break right across Highway 23 and the Boy Scout Bridge. It's a beautiful spot.
So for anybody doing the trail, there's no listing of water after Cherry Bend. We've already crossed over a water source and we come to this real nice stream going all the way down. So if you've had rain, you should have water. We don't need it, but it's a beautiful thing to see.
This is one of the Arkansas state insects. It is all over the place.
A stick insect.
And we call it the stick insect. It may be something else, but it's related to a stick. And it will get on your tent. It'll get on your body. It is not shy. In fact, it wants to be your buddy. So befriend the stick insect. And we'll show you the second insect, that's the Arkansas state insect, in another video. So hold your breath. It's coming soon. I just want to say a thank you to the trail maintainers that did this right here. I mean, this would have been a total reroute of the trail. And someone volunteered to come out and cut a hole through this fallen tree. And you'll see up ahead where they've done it again. These are volunteers that come out that, they love the public lands, and they'll help us, enable us to use them and hike this trail. And I just want to say thank you to them.
My trail thought for today: ROCKS, rocks. If you're hiking, you deal with rocks. As you may or may not already know, Buttons and I have already finished the Ouachita Trail south of here in Arkansas, and we nicknamed the Ouachita Trail the Watch Your Step Trail. Literally every step that you take, you do have to be looking down where your foot's going to land, because if you're not seeing a ton of rocks, they're below the leaves and whatever else is laying on the trail, and one wrong step, one wrong move, you've either twisted an ankle, kicked a rock or a root and fallen down. So you just have to be really aware when you're out on the trail, even when the trail looks fairly nice like what it does right now, which is why I can film, but still looking down. So this trail is about the same. The Ozark Highlands Trail is still in Arkansas. We're still going up and down and around mountains, and there are lots of rocks. So you can imagine having to watch every step that you take. And with that, we'll get back to the trail.
So Scott and I's pack is a Z-Pack Arc Blast. It's a 55-liter pack. You know, we had, both of us had a different pack. It was made out of Dyneema fabric. Liked it, it's fine, but the reason we use Z-Pack's Arc Blast is that, one, it's a very, very light pack, and number two, it has the volume that we need, the amount we need to carry, and three, it has a frame, and the frame is very nice. We like the other pack we had did not have the frame. We both had some options on it. It comes with a lot of different options. Just look it up on Z-Pack. I have the belt pockets and shoulder strap pockets. The only thing we modified that is we put a different brand of chest strap on it. We like the wider chest strap. But when you look at our videos, you'll see a lot of the same equipment. That's because we share our experiences with equipment and try it out. You know, we're not, as I've said before, we're not ultralight packers. I would say we're light packers, and we carry some conveniences that add weight. Our max weight in our pack, with water and all the food for 4 or 5 days, is right around 31 pounds. So it's not like, you know, we're super heavy either. And I train, whenever I train with a 33 to 34 pound pack on my back. So packs are personal, like everything else. There's tons of options. You know, the Arc Blast is a good pack, but it is kind of pricey. But there's a lot of other options out there. Research it and pick the pack that's right for you. Scooter's going to tell you about our resupply, how we planned it and everything.
So what we've done is we've got 3 5-gallon buckets that I found on Amazon with screw tops, and we did 3 drops. So inside of our bucket we put a change of clothes, not all clothes, shirts, and then our next 3 days of food. And what we'll do is, and some water, we left some water so we can get some fresh water. We'll use a little bit of it to wash our face and our hair and our hands, and we'll swap out our clothes and put some clean clothes in our pods and put our dirty clothes back into the bucket. Take our trash that we've got up to this point, leave it in the bucket so we'll lose a little bit of weight from our trash, and we'll start fresh for another 3 days with fresh food, some good water, and a clean head.
Now, what mile marker are we at?
We're at Flight Gap Road, which is mile marker 39.1.
Yeah, it's 39.1, and is it Forest Roads? I don't remember the Forest Road. We'll tell you that in the video later down the road. Yeah. But why do we use a screw top bucket?
Yeah, we got the screw top because it's basically animal proof. There was no way that even a bear could get that lid off of there if they wanted to. The other just pop tops that you go into a Home Depot or a Lowe's and buy, we're not going to work because you could just flip them off like that. So.
Yeah. Even the pop tops that pop on screw tops won't work.
Right.
So it's an actual screw top bucket, and it's a little bit more money, but it's worth for the security. And what else did we do?
Actually, yeah, because they came in a set of 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. We packed out a lunch. So
Yeah.
when we got here today, we had a fresh lunch with some pepperonis and cheese and some tortillas with mustard. And it stayed fine in the bucket, and no problems. And so we got here, had a nice, good lunch, and now we'll go on to our campsite for tonight.
Yeah.
With a full belly.
Yeah, we planned this out. We want to give credit to the guy the video that we watched. Somewhere on the trail did this method, and we copied him. And we'll tell you that we dropped these buckets off on the way to the beginning to Dockery's Gap, and it was challenging to find the locations because there is no cell service. So you'll need to bring paper maps unless you know the area, and or print out the Google Maps. Really good detail in the Google Maps.
Right.
Yeah.
The first 2 were a little easier because they were trailheads. This one was
This was the hardest.
A little harder to find.
Yeah.
Really no cell service, so we relied. Thank God we printed out the map,
Yeah.
so we had that.
Yeah. Another thing is that these roads are dirt roads. The road to get here is a dirt road.
Yeah.
So if you have a low riding sedan, you are going to bottom out. So just plan on that.
Right.
I mean, there's Jeeps using it. It's a big recreation area.
Yeah.
But hey, it's been. I mean, Scooter did most of this food planning, so I give him credit for doing all this. And
so we'll get done here. We'll put everything back in that bucket, seal it back up so it's smell proof again, and then we'll leave it here and we'll pick it up on the way home.
Thank you, Scooter. And I'll get right back with you on the crossroad for this. We should look that up. Sorry, guys. Okay. It's the location is East Fly Gap Road and FR Farm Road, or Forest Road 1504. That's the coordinates. So, and you can find it. Don't worry about it. And if all else fails, turn on Gut Hook, and like we did, and you'll find it through Gut Hook. But it's a great location.
This is what we get to see from the top of Hare Mountain, worth the climb. Okay, I lied. This is the top of Hare Mountain. Amazing how beautiful this time of year is. We caught it just perfectly, colors. It's a little cloudy outside, so they're not coming quite through as it was when it was sunny, but the Ozark Mountains, Ozark Highlands Trail, day 4.
I don't think I'm through hiker material.
And the winner of the Hare Mountain Hare Contest is Scott Phipps, whose hair always stays perfect no matter where he is. Congratulations, Scott.
Thank you very much.
You get an extra piece of Snicker bars tonight to celebrate.
Great. I'll put it in a tort.
After coming off of Hare Mountain, there's a steep down, and it's really rewarding after the very challenging up. Challenging but rewarding. It was, you saw the views, they were just tremendous. And there's a long stretch, I just missed it, but of flat trail that is soft. This is not it, but you know, it's been really well maintained too. I want to say the trail people that do the maintenance on the trail do a good job. And on Gut Hook, it has a really steep drop, and it is steep, but I wanted to tell you that it's not, I wouldn't call it dangerous. There's a couple of places that are tricky, but nothing that, you know, a caution and would not take care of. But it's nice to have this reward of this nice trail, and after coming down off of Hare. So we're wrapping up the day. Nice day of hiking. Beautiful day. We started at mile 32.6. We ended at mile 46.2. Right along Harrods Creek. Really beautiful setting. Beautiful campsite. We had a successful resupply, and everything went smooth. So we look forward to tomorrow, and we'll check in with you then. And thanks for watching.